We left my mum at home and went on a family holiday. So I know the title definitely makes me and my family sound like the jerks here, but please bear with. In August, me and my family scheduled a holiday to a place in France. We have been going there for years, but because of COVID haven't been since 2019. Important context is that my mom always kicks up a fuss about going on holiday here, despite her never liking any other solutions, or never working with the family to find a different place that she would be happy going to. For example, one year we organized all together a holiday to a 5-star hotel in Germany, but she still complained about how it wasn't exactly up to her standards, and what she had envisioned despite being happy at the time of planning and booking. She also always starts arguments the day of us leaving to go. In the morning of the day we are supposed to go, I come downstairs and I can hear my mum and dad shouting, at which point he comes out onto the landing. Now I may have been wrong for how I said this, but I asked him, "What's wrong now?" My mum hears this, storms out of the room she's in to yell at me. Turns out an hour before we are going she's decided that there is some important work thing she needs to get sorted. I will explain more about that in a little. In an effort to help I follow her, apologize and ask what she needs. She explains that she's trying to print off a document, but she's having difficulties, so I ask to see her computer. She immediately gets defensive and asks why would I need that, I can just help her. And on top of this I notice that she's using an old computer that my brother used to own rather than her work computer. I promise I won't look at what she's doing but will help, and we go back to the study to try and sync this laptop with the printer. My dad comes in and she immediately closes the laptop to stop him seeing it, and screams at him to get out. After a while of trying, nothing seems to be working, so I ask my brother, who is good with computers, to have a look. When he fails to help she looks at him dead and says something along the lines of, "Why do you have to be so autistic?" and comments on how useless I am. Important to note, my brother is not autistic, and she says this to be in her terms insulting. She then screams that she doesn't want to come on holiday, never did, and to take her bags out of the car and leave. Which we then did. To circle quickly back to her work thing, turns out she was lying about what she was doing, and was drafting a letter in an attempt to get someone disbarred because of a disagreement and a general dislike for someone she worked with. She has since cried, said she will never forgive any of us for leaving her all alone, and expects apologies for our atrocious and callous behavior, even though we did offer to buy her train tickets and pick her after we got there and considered how hurt she was. She had been blowing up everyone's phones after she found out we took her words seriously and left. I told this to my friend, genuinely thinking that although unpleasant, what we did had been a long time coming, or a straw that broke the camel's back moment, but my friend thought we went too far and were assholes for leaving her. So are we jerks for taking my mum at her word and going on holiday without her? Edit. I am super overwhelmed by the amount of support and consideration this post has got, and I am working on responding to all comments. So genuinely, for the time being till I can fully respond, thank you for caring enough to actually give perspective. Edit 2. If I don't respond to everyone, I'm very sorry, but I appreciate and care about your opinion and support. It's helped me realize I really need to find myself a job ASAP, but more ASAP than I've been thinking. I appreciate all the comments. It means so much people have taken time out of their day to wait in. The burden of making another person feel so awful is sitting less heavy on me now, knowing it's genuinely a case of just doing what was asked for. Thank you, thank you, thank you.